All right, guys, we are going to take a look at our mentor sentence again for this week from Three Cheers for Tacky. We are looking at the AR and ER word families, and our mentor sentence was, would this team ever have the chance to win the shiny blue bow ties? We thought of some AR and ER word yesterday, and you guys did a great job of coming up with the list of words in your paragraph for the mentor sentence discussion. Now, we are going to look a little bit at the grammar for this sentence. Yesterday, we talked about how our mentor sentence started with a capital letter and ended with punctuation. Well, one thing different was that our punctuation for this one is a question mark instead of a period. And we're going to talk a little bit about question marks today. But we also see that all of the words highlighted in blue are our nouns. These are our person, place, or thing. So we have team, which is a collective noun. Remember, we talked about collective nouns that are a collection of items. A chance is a thing, and ties are a thing. Then we have our verbs. Would and have are our verbs. Those are highlighted in pink. And then the ones highlighted in yellow are our adjectives. This is describing the team, and shiny, blue, and bow are all describing the tie. So there's 3 adjectives describing the tie. All right, now our grammar focus for this week is going to be on asking questions. So we use a question mark at the end of a sentence that we are asking somebody something. And we know how we've talked about how at the end, when you're reading a sentence with a question mark, how your voice gets higher when you're asking that question, so that the reader knows, so that the person that you're asking the question to knows that it is a question. Okay, so we're going to look at a vocabulary video about ending punctuation, and then we're going to talk about a little bit about the difference between periods and question marks before you do your assignment for today.
Welcome to the punctuation party. We're end marks.
We're end marks? What do?
We do all kinds of cool stuff. We tell you when to stop. We tell you when the thought has been completed. We just
Slow down, exclamation point. The party's just getting started.
It is?
Hi, I'm a period, not the boast, but I'm the end punctuation you'll see the most.
Yeah.
I come at the end of a telling sentence. Those give information like I am a dentist. A sentence with a period is a statement. It tells or states some information. Use your normal voice anytime you read a sentence that ends with a little old me. Your voice might go down for the last few words. Mouthwash is good for killing germs. Yo, you'll see me in commands too. Those are sentences that tell you what to do. Check it, open your mouth, take a drink, gargle the water, and then spit it in the sink. I'm the party goer who only tells. Soon you'll meet one who asks and one who yells. There are 3 punctuation marks you'll find at the end of every sentence. Oh my, so a period tells.
A question mark asks?
exclamation point show feelings to the max.
There are 3 punctuation marks you'll find at the end of every sentence. Oh my, so a period tells.
A question mark asks?
Exclamation point show feelings to the max.
Do you know who I am? Have you seen me before? I'm the question mark. Would you like to know more? I'm at the end of questions, asking sentences like, why did you bite that poor old dentist? Questions often start with who, when, where, what, why, did, can, or how is your thumb now? At the end of a question, what does your voice do? It should go up like it's going through the roof.
Hey, I can't wait to tell you who I am and what I do. I'm the exclamation point. Yahoo! I come at the end of sentences to show excitement. I show strong feelings and I can't hide it. Exclamations are loud. I supply happiness, sadness, anger, surprise. Feeling in your voice when I'm around. Come on! Like if your finger gets bitten and you yell, ouch! There are 3 punctuation marks you'll find at the end of every sentence. Oh my! Till the period tells.
A question mark asks?
Exclamation point show feelings to the max. Give a 3 punctuation marks you'll find at the end of every sentence. Oh my! Till the period tells.
A question mark asks?
Exclamation point show feelings to the max. Well, this is the end of the song.
What should we do now?
I'm gonna read a book. I'm going on a big vacation.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Spain. I'm gonna flip myself upside down.
All right, so this week we are not going to focus on the exclamation point. You've talked about that before, and we'll talk about it some more later. But right now we're going to focus on period, the difference between the period and the question mark. So we're going to look at a few examples that we would sort into one of these two categories. So let's look at these examples. Can we go home? So can we go home? We would put a question mark at the end of this one because you are asking someone a question. You need a response or an answer to this question. Then I ate a red apple. This one would have a period at the end because it is just a statement and it doesn't need a response. You're not asking anybody a question. Who won the game? Where would that go? That one would go under question mark because you are asking somebody a question. She got on the bus. That one ends in a period. What is your name? This ends in a question mark. The cat is little. This one would end with a period. How old are you? This one would end in a question mark because you're asking a question and you need a response. And we went home. This one would end with a period. Now, you are going to have to add for your activity today, you're going to have to add punctuation at the end of sentences with either a period or a question mark. So make sure you pay attention to whether you're asking a question and need an answer or it's just a statement that would need a period.